What's up, treasure hunters? It's your girl Ty, and I am back at it with another video. On this channel, we talk about all things childcare, all things children, and all things childcare directors and teachers. So if those are things that you are interested in, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let's get moving. All right, so today I want to talk to you guys about 5 things that new teachers should know coming into the preschool setting. What do you need to know? What is more important than anything? And tonight we're going to talk about it. So, first things first, you should pack your patience. You need patience coming into this industry if you've never been in the industry before. You need to understand that this is a slow rolling industry that takes a lot of patience to be able to deal with other people's children. Let's face it, at the end of the day, that's not always an easy thing to do. And so one of the things that I have come to learn with my years of experience is that if I don't have the patience to deal with certain things, then it's going to be very hard of a process in the classroom when you don't have that patience, when you cannot find the right thing to say to this kid to get them to be what it is that you need them to be so that you can be your absolute best as far as the teacher. So one thing that I have come to realize is packing your patience means not losing your mind when the kid starts to misbehave or the kid stops doing what it is that you need them to do. Simplest of things like listening to a story or being able to physically sit in a chair the correct way. Those things are all different types of things that will make you lose your patience. But coming into this industry, you must have the patience. You must have that little angel on the side of your shoulder saying, hey, relax. This too is going to pass. It is okay. You are okay. So packing your patience and making sure that you are well able to do what needs to be done is going to be key number 1. Key number 2, honey, the second thing that you need to do is please make sure that you have some type of classroom management skills. Now, I wrote down some notes, and so I'm going to take a look at my notes so I give you guys some good old-fashioned accurate information. Classroom management is one of those things that allows you to develop skills in your classroom that lets your room run like a well-oiled machine. Let's face it, if you don't have classroom management, you do not have anything. You cannot be your absolute best without the management piece. To be able to set up a daily schedule or have a very innovative and interactive lesson plan for your children to follow, or just the coolest thing ever, like learning stations. Those things are all a part of classroom management. And once you give those pieces off to your children and you are better prepared, classroom management in your classroom will make your life so easy. So making sure that you have classroom management in the classroom. You are actually managing the classroom and the classroom's not managing you. That's all a part of what needs to happen if you are coming in as a new teacher. You got to have those things. Okay, so now my next point is going to be creating a classroom community. What does that look like? That's going to be that piece where you are being very strategic on how you are intertwining with the students in your classroom. What are you saying? What are you doing? What are you showing? To be able to go up to your students and care about how they're feeling, to care about their needs, their wants and desires. That is creating a community atmosphere. Being able to say, hey, Johnny, what's your favorite color? Or hey, Sarah, what do you like to do? Being able to just get personable with your students shows them that you actually care, and it creates the community atmosphere. That's most important. That is exactly what you want, because remember, when people know that you care about them, the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to be able to come into your classroom and be excited to come. Be happy that they're coming to Miss Ty's room because, hey, she cares about how I feel. She knows that, my favorite color is red, or she knows that I like to watch wrestling on Monday nights. Those things are prime time when you are creating a community style classroom. Let me tell you this. My next point brings me to, there is no teacher manual for dealing with children. Let me say it again. There is no teacher manual on how to deal with your children. You just learn by experiences. You learn by trial and error. You learn by enjoying what it is that you do every day, whether it's the right way or the wrong way, because technically there's no right or wrong way. It's what works for you. So if running your classroom a specific way works for you, and it may not work for someone else, that's okay, because that is your space. So I am here to tell you, honey, that there is not a magical potion. There is no hocus pocus. There is no teacher manual to help you learn how to deal with the classroom that you are assigned to or the students that you are assigned to. You will learn by trial and you will learn by error, okay? Now, my next point, my point number 5, I believe I'm on. It is okay to be flexible. Flexibility is what we need, okay? Flexibility, hey, it's what we need. Even as adults, we need to be flexible. So it is okay to run a classroom where you have to be flexible. That's okay. To steer from your daily schedule because something is so engaging and your children are enjoying it so much that you have to be flexible in the time that you guys spend on that activity. That's okay. Flexibility is a great thing. So don't feel like you're pressured to have to follow this strategic thing when your children are actually enjoying what it is that you're presenting. Flexibility is one of those key components, okay? It's making sure that you are at the place where you can seriously give those children all that you have to give. Because at the end of the day, when you are not your best self for them, then they are not their best selves for you. And so being able to deal with my last point, challenging behaviors. How do you deal with that? How do you function with those things? What does that look like? A challenging behavior can be anything. A child going through a divorce at home and bringing all of that anger and upsetness into your classroom. How do you deal with that? What are some of the things that you can do? For one, make sure that you understand what that child is going through so that then you have sympathy for what is happening or even empathy for it. At the end of the day, we all go through something. And so you must understand that the challenging behaviors are going to come, but you must be able to deal with those things. A part of that is all the things that I've talked to you about tonight. It's packing your patience. It is flexibility. It is there's no manual for you doing what it is that you've decided to do. Creating a community atmosphere. All of those things are super important when you're becoming a teacher for the first time. And most importantly, girl, enjoy it. It happens so fast. The school years pass by so fast. So it is key component of the night is to enjoy being a teacher, especially if this is your first year, girl. Enjoy it because it is not going to last a very long time, and those babies need your absolute best. So if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything else. Bye.